time for all of them. Awesome. So now we're going to move on to a student speaker, and this speaker was your homecoming court winner. She's the president of Neurodiversity Club. She's an author. She's an AMSI fellow. She's part of the X Prize Health Span team. She's varsity water polo. She's played lacrosse and ice hockey. She's a Model UN officer. She went to a mission trip to Chile. She's going next year to Case Western University to study neuroscience. And what you didn't know about her is that she is an adventurous eater. She often, for breakfast, will eat banana mixed with scrambled eggs. And she loves goat brain curry. So if you could, let's give it up for Bhargavi.
Hi, everyone. Hi. Hi, everyone. I hope you're having a wonderful day. My name is Bhargavi Vatte, and I'm so honored to have received the opportunity to speak with you all today. Some of you may already know me as an academic, as an athlete, or an author. Others may know me as Bing Bong, Bobby Brown, Bargy, the world's best driver, an avid grammar user, or even an amazing YouTuber. If you don't know me as a YouTuber, you've got to subscribe to my YouTube channel because I think you're really missing out. So go ahead and subscribe at Bhargavi Vatte. If I can get to 1,000 subscribers before the school year ends, I will literally be the happiest person on this planet. So please, please, please subscribe. Okay, anyway, if you zone out after this point, please remember me by this. I absolutely love One Direction and would even argue that they are the greatest musical artists of all time. If you find yourself disagreeing with me, that's totally okay. I mean, you can't be right all the time. I would be happy to recommend you to some programs to help you develop better music taste. In fact, it would be my pleasure. Now, to my fellow seniors, as I reflect on my journey through high school, I'm in disbelief that tomorrow is our last day. I mean, it feels just like yesterday we were out on the football field ready to start our senior year getting our dessert first. There have definitely been some key memories which have shaped my high school experience and that I will know I'll always remember. From breaking down the walls to hearing Hokey Pokey played at fall ball one year, to doing some questionable things for Senior Assassin, to even dressing up as my favorite frat boy for Spirit Days, these memories are things I would never trade for the world. All jokes aside, through my 4 years at Valley, I've defined myself as many things and have experienced a series of highs and lows, but in the end have begun to learn who I really am as an individual. I mean, that is the question we all inevitably think of, isn't it? Who am I and what is my purpose in this life? I think that in order to answer that question, we need to start by defining what it means to find our purpose, to feel fulfilled, to feel successful. Too often, we allow ourselves to define our level of success based on the merits and accomplishments of others, totally forgetting the fact that success is not a standard measure, but rather an individual journey of growth. Success is not a point that we reach in life. It is not a singular accomplishment. Rather, success is a feeling. If you allow yourself to define success as an arbitrary point or image in your head, you inherently allow yourself to plateau at that point of so-called success. Instead, by envisioning success as a mindset that we constantly strive to embody, we can begin to find fulfillment with our own passions and individual milestones. Throughout high school, I was subject to this initial mentality as well. Constantly comparing myself to others, getting sucked into the materialistic value of my accomplishments, and even viewing myself as my list of extracurriculars was exhausting and never left me feeling happy. It was not that I was not fulfilling my passions to the highest degree, because I really was. It was more of the fact that I let other people's perceptions of my passions take priority over my own happiness in my own accomplishments, which therefore clouded my judgment and left me feeling very unsatisfied. I always felt the need to do more and more and more and more, regardless of the fact that people were already telling me I was doing so much. It was a never-ending cycle. You see, it is so easy for us to fall into this mindless routine, trying to live for a system that we are so quick to accept as reality. We allow society to define what is right, what is prestigious, what is successful for us as individuals. Yet that is not reality. The true reality is that it is us who determine whether we will flourish or not our surroundings. The true reality is that right here on this campus, we have myriads of opportunities and resources that children our age can't even dream of. The true reality is that right here in this room, we have the opportunity to even think about the possibility of tomorrow. Right now in the world, not everyone can do that. There are millions of people struggling to even figure out if they're gonna survive till the next day. The true reality is that the only person who lives with all of your actions, the only person who endures all of your decisions is you. So what are you going to live for? What are you going to find your worth in? What are you going to use every new set of 24 hours that you get to do with your life? Truly take a second to reflect. Are you doing the things you do? Are you aspiring for the things you work so hard for because you truly want them? Or because you think that they will make you feel successful? Or because you think that other people will validate you? Or because you think that they will make you seem like a better person? Because if you are living for the approval of others, if you are living to fill some arbitrary measure of success in society, the answer leans towards no. While you may achieve the lifestyle or the accomplishments that society deems as successful, will you really feel successful? Will you be able to find worth in your own innate abilities? Will you really feel happy? So I encourage you, don't do things just for the sake of doing them or just because everyone else around you is doing them. Stop living for institutions, for companies, for colleges, or even for the approval of your friends. Start living for yourself and boldly live by your own convictions. Do what makes you feel happy. Do what makes you feel proud, and be proud of yourself for how far you have come. Spend your times doing the things that fill you with purpose. It was by understanding these concepts that finally allowed me to see who I am as an individual, outside of the image of myself that I created for everyone else. It was through these understandings that really pushed me to live by my own values and my own beliefs. Because at the end of the day, if we cannot pioneer the change that we wish to see, if we cannot live by our own convictions, then who will? It is just as Romans 12:2 says, "Do not conform to the pattern of this world, but be transformed by the renewing of your mind." We are so incredibly fortunate to be in an educational environment which not only promotes our academic knowledge, but provides us with knowledge as to how to find success in our individuality, in our own passions, across the journey of our future. Just take a look around you. Honor, wisdom, sacrifice, courage, the 4 pillars of the way of the warrior. Yet, just like all great things, there are always 5 components. One Direction has Harry, Liam, Niall, Louis, and Zayn. Hawaiian pizza has the pizza base, tomato sauce, cheese, ham, and most obviously the best part, the pineapple. So here, right now, all together, we have honor, wisdom, sacrifice, and courage. But what is missing? What is the vital 5th component? It's you. Because without you, these are just words on a wall. It is you who can embody these values to find your own happiness and continue to change the world for the better. It is you who can boldly and unapologetically live the life you want and continue your own individual quest for excellence. It is you who can craft your own success. So why are we waiting? Making a difference is not something we have to wait 10 years to actually do. Finding your purpose is not something you have to wait 10 years to actually begin. Living the life that you want to live, the life that makes you happy, is not something we have to put off until the future. It starts today. The story of my life, the story of your life, is continuously written based on our actions and our choices. So the question remains, who am I and what is my purpose in this life? While you may not know your entire story yet, the answer starts with you. To the class of 2025 and to everyone in this auditorium, I'm so excited to see where your individual stories are going to take you next. And I'm so proud of everything you guys have accomplished. Thank you to all my teachers and friends for not only helping me expand my realm of academic knowledge, but for also contributing to my growth as an individual. Lastly, and certainly not least, thank you to my family, who are my best friends in the whole entire world, for your undying support and wisdom. All in all, this is not a goodbye, but rather a see you later. So, with that said, please don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and I'll see you all later. Thank you!
Give it up for Bhargavi. That's awesome. Thank you. I think you have one more subscriber, at least on my front, so that's...
Thank you.
Well, as we get ready to close our final chapel today,